lower body, which no one ever understands what that means. So basically, I'll break that down into 3 easy pieces for y'all to remember. Okay, so the first thing is you really want to, when you're on the rubber, you don't want to put your foot parallel. You don't want to put it facing that way. Point
Use
it
your
just
glove
inwards towards the plate a little bit, because that way you build a little bit of tension, and when your hips come down, you can drive more easily.
No, it's long, go ahead, right.
And so basically everything to do with pitching and velocity is coming off of this hip right here, because when you get into the balance point right here, all you're doing is you're just pushing this side of your butt down the mound towards the plate. So you're just riding your butt as far as you can go, and then once you ride that, then that's when you get all of your rotation. And that's where all your velocity comes from, is this motion right here, which is called your drive. And so really you want to work on building up your lower body strength, like your butt, like your legs, do squats, things like that, because that's really what's going to help out your velocity. So basically, if you notice when I pitch, there's going to be, everything is going to lead with this hip right here. So notice how, as I come out of my balance point, it's usually taught that you should come to your balance point and then kind of lean forward. Don't use your shoulders and get out there in front, because that's really early shoulder separation, and you don't want that. What you want is, ideally, you want to sit on this back leg, push with this side of your butt in a straight line, and then use that to control your momentum as you come across in a line. And you should feel it all kind of going through the ball when you're at this position, because you really want to release out front. And when I say release out front, you'll be throwing and you'll think this is out front, but really you can only tell when you're on video. So go home, get a video of yourself throwing 2 or 3 pitches maybe, and just compare yourself to, there's millions on YouTube. I mean, you can go watch Craig Kimbrell, Verlander, any good pitcher really, and you'll notice a few things. You'll just notice that when they're at the top of their balance point, they're already going towards home. They're leading with this side of their hip, and then when they land, everything down here is going to be facing the plate, but everything above your shoulders is still in line. So when you land, the second this foot lands, you should be ready to throw with your arm up, hips open, but your shoulders should still be closed. And that's where you get control from, is pretty much just from making sure you're on balance throughout that delivery. Because a lot of people, when they drive with that front hip, they end up falling off to this side, and so they're facing that way when they're throwing. Just make sure you keep everything online and keep it simple. That's the main thing, is pitching, hitting, they're all really simple. You just have to know how to break it down. So pitching wise, watch me when I throw a ball, hip to when I land, I'm ready to throw, and then extension out front when I'm throwing. Ready? Fastball. My fault. Might be easier for me to show mechanics without a catcher if I'm just really air it out.
Sure. Hey, Kate, he's going to go without a catcher for a minute. Just step off. And I think Palmer must be flying back there before you're done. Wait, hang on. Wait, Palmer.
Not yet, not yet.
Palmer,
Not yet.
get out! He's like, what? He's like,
Okay.
what? How fast? 76. Can you hit 80?
Well, you got to be in a straight line for the radar gun to really work, but yeah, there we go.
What was it?
Baseball. 80. Somebody bring it.
Can you hit 97?